I put a hole in your roof, sorry.
Although it would be funny if shooting him is the correct answer, just because it's such a like... Well, I'm going to do the most obvious thing possible and shoot you in the face.
I did like the reverse psychology that had going on.
Yeah.
That's good stuff.
Well, it could just be bad end, also bad end, and then
worse end.
Yeah. That is this kind
So
of game.
what was with that noise from the gravestone?
That's the noise he makes. I mean,
yeah, there's in an earlier section there's like a portrait of him, and when you solve this puzzle, or actually no, when
it's
you're just
the
in
whole
room,
time.
It's just you hear,
and his face will randomly appear in front of you when you're.
It'll kind of phase in,
anytime
and
you're
phase
in
out.
this room.
Yeah.
And it was pretty creepy for the time.
That was the second one or the third one?
That was the very first part.
Was it the very first one?
That was the very first part, yes.
I could have sworn the very first part had like nothing of at all interest, but
I'm pretty sure it was. I could be wrong.
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
You got it, buddy.
I'd say you don't have to tell me twice, but it's kind of shoot Oswald White in the face.
Wow, an animation.
You got killed by a ghost. A ghost used a gun on you. How bad is that?
Ghost murder.
Like, I'm gonna haunt you with this bullet to your eye.
Cat's
Right in
the
the eye. Now we're having a seizure. What's up? Really? Huh.
Martin's lying to you.
Who's Martin?
One of the girls' fathers. We discovered the family names in part 2, I think, when we're in the office.
I am very surprised that that's the correct answer.
I would have been the first time around, but after he said, after they did the reverse
It
psychology.
was too late for Emily because you picked Lacey. See?
Yeah, I'll bet that's all that changes is like that little fucking...
Do we care about shooting yourself?
Won't take that long to do.
Okay. Emily.
I wonder if you get all the coins, if you can like buy off death or something retarded.
Bribe him.
Oh, you just buy a house.
I think if you do this, you're always going to have the name of who you didn't pick when you're given that option.
Yeah.
Because you were given that option well before you could get all the 2 coins.
Well, but I mean, even so, if...
Wasn't ready for that the second time. I shot the motherfucker.
I know he's still panting.
I don't understand why this is the alternative ending, though. Remember Emily. So I'll bet the other ending is if you like other normal ending is if don't do a new game. Do not start us. I guess it wouldn't erase the save.
Yeah, we figured that out.
Yeah.
When we started tonight.
All you'd have to do is go.
At least we'd gotten most of the way.
I'm only gonna do 1 on her. I'm not gonna seal her fate.
I don't think it's gonna make any difference, but
Well, when I did all 4, or all of them, it gave me an unlock. So
On the opposite foot, just to fuck with her.
right. Very well then. Oh, coins in here now, is there?
you don't. You're gonna not find 2 of them, so.
Yeah, that's true.
See you, bitch.
Too bad that's the only one you can skip. That's so much faster.
Yeah, that is. I think these are in the same order every time too, because we spun that way. I think.
Always clockwise.
Yeah. Like
Now counter.
I think you're going the wrong way.
Because I don't know how to go the right way ever when I turn. Ever. Okay.
We're speedrunning this now.
Yes. No coin.
That would have been
Because it's the same exact frame if it was Liz. I'm going to call her Lizzie. So I bet you if you pick Lizzie, or if you pick Emily or the other one, they'll just have a different name in front.
Yeah.
And that's the only difference probably. They'll even say the same things.
Yeah. Unless there's some like super, you got everything ending, like I was saying.
Well, that's not happening.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah, we're not
yourself. It's a fairly cheap game until you get to part 4.
Yeah, $1, and then
$5 or something like that. I think it was more than $1 each.
I thought there were, or no, the first one was like 2 or 3, and then the second and third one were really cheap. I remember because we were like, wow, these are better and cheaper.
Well, I had all of them already bought.
Right, but I mean, just we had noted that they were cheaper. But I don't think the last one, I know the last one couldn't have been more than $5 because there's indie games don't.
Okay.
There's very few indie games that are more than $5.
So here's the thing, I did pick Lizzie.
I like how you can see the black edge of where they stopped drawing the... They're like, nobody's gonna look straight down! I can't wait for this to be something ridiculous like, wow, what the hell is wrong with you? You're a ghost, you can't shoot yourself.
It probably just eliminates the option.
It turns out you were Oswald White all along.
Hum-de-dum-dum. Oh, I will. You don't have to tell me thrice.
He didn't tell you where to point the gun first.
Gun animation?
Yes! I love it.
But I'm a ghost! Ain't I?
That man has the strongest thumb.
And it's the same as the other ending. Great. I'm waiting for her to specifically tell us what the hell were you doing there, but...
Wait for it.
We're just gonna get some panting like a fucking dog.
Yep.
You killed yourself.
But we got that even when you killed him! It's like you're dead!
Well, I spared him.
Well, we got
yeah,
when you
panting.
killed
Okay,
him,
yeah,
too. Seriously, what the hell? Oh, that sucked.
Probably because we're missing the coins.
Yeah.
Coward. Fucking coward.
Who are you calling a coward?
I don't want to make this decision!
But not making the decision is making the decision. Oh ho ho.
Yeah, because you're sparing him.
Alright.
Well, we should at least look through the extras before we
Shout outs to Frederick Westland.
It might just be stuff, but let's at least look at it quick.
While the credits are rolling.
And Johannes Rye.
Shut up, Curtis. I'm gonna turn that down. While the credits are rolling, reflections, how I felt about the game. Keeping in mind parts 1 through 4 all together. Try not to isolate just this part 4. I honestly really enjoyed it. I just grabbed it on a whim. I'm glad I did. I'm glad I played through this game. It really is good, despite us getting kind of frustrated at some points, us getting really lost. Definitely worth your time to play. It's really rewarding, I think, once you do figure stuff out. It really got environment right. They could have done a little bit more with the environments. There's some potential that they lost out on. But for being indie, I think it did a really good job. When they do scare you, it scared me. I can think of 2 times where it really got me. Of course, the breakout scene and the fucking little ghosts through the door.
Ghost baby.
Yeah, the ghost baby. And then there's rooms that do creep you out, like that mask behind the closet door in this one. That was really creeping me out.
Especially considering it just didn't do anything ever. Like, you thought it was gonna, like, burst out at
Right.
Because it would have been... But it was so obvious they didn't do it. It just sat there.
And that's the best part. It's so obvious that they didn't do it. And a lot of games would, you know?
Yeah, they'd just be like, whatever, we got this thing to throw at them, let's do it.
Curtis, only seeing part 4, how did you feel about this game?
Needed more maze puzzles. You know? Like, I think that's what this game was really lacking. No, it seemed interesting. Like I mean, games usually don't get me, but yeah, it definitely got the atmosphere right and the baby.
Mm-hmm. Really sad story. That's something else they could have done better is a story. Instead of breaking it apart as far apart as they did, and you really having to work for other pieces of the story, make it a bit more concrete in what really happened.
part of I mean,
who's who.
I understand the who's who thing is not clearly defined.
Right.
That guy, whatever, Merrill or whatever the hell it was up there, and I was paying Martin, yeah. Like I still like I know you told me, but I'd still like who the hell was that? But at the same time, I feel like part of the whole genre is not giving you clear information.
Yeah, that
works.
If there's like to a point, you can't leave someone wondering too much. You have to have enough pieces of the puzzle. You can't just leave too many scattered around.
Well, I think a part of that problem too is that we have like a 3-month break between playing these, but
that's a big part.
That kind of makes it
well,
hard
no,
to
because I
judge.
do remember even then.
I remember parts of it, but it does kind of break it up.
Well, no, I remember even then when it explained kind of things to us. I was still kind of lost at that point.
Yeah.
I mean, it really was not crystal clear on what happened, who's who you are.
Yeah,
because at first you thought you were the guy that committed suicide in the beginning of the game.
Right. But that is not how it happened.
Alright. We're gonna stop and show you the extras.